Okay, so good morning everyone. Let's stand in a nice comfortable space, shoulders rolled back, knees bent just slightly, just to give like So we want to breathe in, roll our shoulders back and round, keep smiling, breathing in and out. Breathing in all that positivity, out any negativity. Just bring your arms back. Wake up that beautiful body. That's it. Keep that core nice and strong. It's lovely to all be moving together. We're going to take it into a snake arms. If you want to add a little bit of fitness to it, you can also come and have a little squat down whilst you're doing the snake arms. I try and do a mixture of traditional belly dance, and then we throw in a few moves to also make it a little bit harder. Even though belly dance itself, the isolation is a brilliant workout. That's it in front of you. And then if you've got the space or wherever you have, just step out to the side, to the side. Step out to the side, to the side. Brilliant. Step out, step out, step out. Fabulous. Okay, we're going to roll our shoulders back. Just drop your knees down. That's it. Brilliant. Okay, so we're going to come to one side. Just going to bring our foot up. So it's just going to be up onto the balls of our foot. And we're going to see if we can bring it down. Bring that hip up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Up, down. Like so. Into a nice little hip drop. So keep that going. We're just going to okay. Hi, Claudia. Sorry. Nice to have you all in. Okay, that's it. You can also watch along at home at any point. If you go to the CoActive Facebook page, we'll pop a link on there. Okay, so bring the opposite hip up and down, up and down. Brilliant. Keep going. Keep smiling and breathing. That's it. Warm up that body. Brilliant. Okay, now we're just going to squat gently down and we're going to shimmy up. Squat down, shimmy up with the shoulders. Just warming up the body. If you're struggling with the shimmy, just let it all go. We're just warming up that lovely body. That's it. Keep going. Go nice and low. Lots of energy. Keep breathing. Keep smiling. Or even if it's smiling from the inside. That's it. Lots of energy. Okay, and now we're going to tap our foot forward. Keep that shoulder shimmy going if you can. That's it. Brilliant. Forward, 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 forward. Fab. Keep going. You've got this. Okay, and then just back, squatting up and down, up, down, up, down. Lots of energy, lots of smiles. That's it, fabulous. Okay, we're going to shuffle forward and we're going to do our camel, so that's our body roll. Forward, and then we shimmy our shoulders back. So we're going to shuffle forward and coming back. With the shuffle, we're doing that camel roll. We've done it in previous weeks, but if you're new, just rolling those shoulders back to still get that movement. So let's just practice that in your own time. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. So however you've got space around your room, office, house, just make that space. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. and shimmy back. That's it. And even if it's just getting rid of any tension, letting it melt off you, and shimmy back. That's it. Okay, so let's just do that on the spot. And then as we're going to do a little bend down, rolling our shoulders back. Those who are more advanced can add that really big camel on. That's it. Even I this morning, and I do belly dancing pretty much every day, waking up the body, it's always a little stiff, especially when we've had a long time at the computer. Keep waking it up. Change direction, roll our shoulders back and down, back and down. That's it, keep going. You've got this. That's it. Okay, let's just go back to our shuffles. This time though, instead of shimmying back, we're going to shuffle 1 and 2, 3 and 4. And then I want to see those shimmy backs, so with your feet. So if you can, even if you just have to go like that to walk back, do that. We're just waking up our lovely bodies this morning. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8. And then if you can, shimmy back. Even if we feel a bit silly. 1 and 2, 4. And shimmy back if you can. Okay, so let's break down those hip shimmies. Bending each knee. Keep that going. Keep your knees nice and soft. We want to isolate, so when we're moving our lower half, we're trying to keep our upper half as still as possible. That's it. And then make that movement, if you can see with my legs, smaller and faster. Smaller and faster. Hopefully you'll feel a nice wobble. And if you lose the movement, we want to rev up that engine. Get those knees going. That's it. And keep going. Brilliant. Keep going. That's it. Relax into it if you can. Keep breathing. You can practice this today. You might be washing up or stood at work and just want to have a shimmy or wait while the kettle boils. Shimmy those legs. If you lose it, go back to the bending the knee movement, and this is our basic shiver shimmy, and then break it down and you can frame it. Those who are more advanced might want to add that to a slide, so we're starting to layer our movements. Or as I did, I chucked that little shimmy walk in, and that is basically when we're shimmy walking, we're just changing the weight. So we're just changing our weight, and you're focusing on the hips and your feet are just coming along with it. But that is a more advanced movement. So we'll just focus on the basic one. Keep that going, lift that arms up high. Okay, and then leave that, stretch out our hips side to side. See if we're having a nice rave this morning. Waking up that lovely body. Arms up. That's it. Brilliant. Just going to lunge forward. And we're going to do our snake arms. Now, when we're doing our snake arms, keep that lunge. We want to imagine we've got energy running through our fingertips. This gives us power, but also a slight bit of grace right through our fingertips. So we're going out and out. And the more we practice, the more flow you'll find. That's it. So keep that lunge. That's it. Brilliant. Okay, forward And then the traditional one is the V arms. And then the Turkish style one is right outside to side, and hopefully you can feel a little bit of a burn from the lunge. Brilliant. Okay, let's swap legs. I want to do the same on the opposite side. To come out side to side. That's it. Take up that space, all the energy. Brilliant. Then arms forward. And again, I'm really thinking about the hands as well. And the energy flowing through my fingertips. That's it. Into our V, snake arms. That's it, brilliant. And stepping up, we're going to bring our arms up and down. Bring it up and down. So we're going to focus at any point, grab a drink, but we are going to focus on hip circles this morning, because I like to break down a certain move each week so that you can get to grips with it. So we're going to start off with our basic hip circle, which is knees nice and soft. So I'll let you grab a quick sip of water, because it always works you out more than you think, does belly dancing. I always think that. Okay. So when you're ready, knees nice and soft. I want that pelvis tucked under so you can see. Just got that tucked under, shoulders rolled back, tailbone to the earth, head to the heavens. As my Qigong instructor tells me. And I like that analogy. Okay, so we're going to shift our weight forward so you can see it with my, so to lift up my topic so you can see. Forward and back, forward, back, forward, back, like so. Brilliant. Keep that nice movement. Don't worry, it does get more elegant. That's it. So if you want, you can come forward and back, forward and back. That's it. Fabulous. Okay, now let's come round, so all the way round our body. So keeping those knees nice and soft, bring it round. Make sure you're focusing on engaging your core and your glutes. So whilst it's a slow movement and simple movement, we can still use our body really nicely and strengthen it up. Just double checking we've got no late comers. Cool. Okay, brilliant. So as we're coming round, as our hips coming back, our arms are forward, arms forward, hips back. Hips forward, arms back. That's it. It's as if you're painting a nice picture all the way around you. Fabulous. Keep going, keep breathing. And let's change direction. That's it. Have a play around. You might want to change direction yourself. Can add a little cue. Oh, which way shall I go? I'll go this way. Oh, I'll go that way. So you can add little stops to make a simple movement fun. Or you might add a power stop where you grab and clench that glute, boom, on the beat. Or you might just be really angry or need a moment. That's it. Fabulous. And a lovely visualization I like to do is keep this circle of positivity around you, and then any negative forces, just let them deflect away. That's it. Fabulous. Okay, just back into our hip slide. Keep the knees nice and soft. Slide those hips side to side. Okay, so that's our basic hip circle that we do to warm up those hips normally with our arms. But now we're going to do, we've been told it was a Tunisian hip circle. So different places say that different movements are from there. So I remember somebody telling me that's where this one originated from. So knees nice and soft. We're going to tuck that pelvis in and out. So squeeze those glutes in and out, squeeze and release, squeeze and release, squeeze and release, squeeze, release, squeeze. That's it. So keep those knees nice and soft. That's it. Squeeze and release, squeeze and release. Okay, fabulous. Once you've got that, we're going to take that into a pelvic tilt hip circle. So I'm just going to lift up my top so you can see what I'm doing. So we're using that lovely squeeze, that juicy squeeze. Keep your shoulders back and down. That's it. So we're just taking that into a pelvic tilt hip circle. Fabulous. Frame it if you can. Keep breathing and smiling. In all of belly dance, we should be able to breathe, smile, or even chat at the same time. Or if you are having an argument, I'm sure by suddenly shimmying out or hip circling will break the tension anyway. That's it, fabulous. Let's go and change direction. So go in the opposite direction you were going with your hips. And keep squeezing those pelvic floor muscles as well. Get a full workout, fabulous. Frame it if you can. Keep breathing, shoulders roll back. That's brilliant, well done. Okay, so now back into our big hip circle. I've stepped out to make that bit wider. And then to add a variation, I'm just lifting up my heels. So I'm just lifting up my heels to add a little bit of a bounce to it, which is nice when we want to vary it up with music. Fabulous, and back the other way. Okay, back into our little pelvic tilt hip circles. Squeeze those pelvic floor muscles. Get that nice toning feel. And those who want to stay traditional can keep it there. Those who want to add a fitness element, and you can take it into a nice squat position. And I'm going to go onto the balls of my feet, and we're going to bring that down and up, like so. So bringing it down and up. And back the other way if you can. Down and up. Down and up. But it is just that core movement, which is our belly dance movement. Fabulous. Okay, so just let's melt over side to side. And then we're going to do some chest circles. Okay, so hands on your hips to keep your hips nice and still. Let's move that chest side to side, side to side, 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 side to side. Brilliant. So it's as if we've got a string pulling our rib cage side to side, 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 side. Perfect. That's it. Okay, and then bring it into a nice rib cage circle. Keep those knees nice and soft still. Keep smiling and breathing. I'll come closer so you can see my chest. Trying to keep those hips nice and still as well. This is a good one you can practice while sat down, sat on a sofa, sat at a desk. There you are. Nice chest circle. Keep that going. Even if we have to really accentuate the movement to mobilize our body. As I always say, belly dance is like riding a bike. At first it just feels like, whoa, my body will not isolate. What the hell is it doing? And then it'll click and you will be belly dancing everywhere and anywhere. Brilliant. Fabulous. And back the other way. Keep going. And let's take it back to our rib cage slide, side to side. So we've done this with our hips as well, where we've gone into our slide. That's it. And then into our circle, chest circle. Fabulous. And then back the other way. Great. And let's see if we can take it into a tiny little circle for our rib cage. Make that movement small or really slow. Is just a different texture. So in belly dance we could have, let's go back to our hips. Okay, keep that nice and slow. In belly dance we could have just 4 moves that we know, or even 2, like hip circles and hip drops, and we could vary it so much that you could dance to a whole song using interesting movements just from 2 core movements. That's it, keep going. And then back to our chest circles. Those who want a little more advanced technique, we actually do a D shape with our chest. So rather than big rib cage circle, which is other types of dance, which I also love and do, but in belly dance we try and keep it quite isolated and small, the movement, so it's going slide, that's the back of the capital D, and then it's a half moon, half moon, half moon, slide, half moon, slide, half moon, slide, and back the other way. So let's slide, half moon, slide, half moon, slide, half moon. Brilliant. Slide, half moon. So you're getting more of a D, a capital D. So as if the capital D was on the ground in front of you, you're sliding that bit at the back and then that. That's it. Fabulous. Keep going. Don't worry if your body is just still getting used to it. It's just building up that flexibility. Let's go back into our hip circles. We're going to do our pelvic tilt circle. Fabulous. Great, and then just shake it out. I'm going to put on a track, and it's a Bollywood one that my friend made, Luke Kundan. So we're going to put that on, and we're just going to have fun, follow my bum, using some basic moves like the hip circles and a few we've done before, but just join along, breathe and enjoy most of all. Okay. Can you hear that all right? Yeah, fabulous.
Living this moment together, baby, we've come a long way. I still remember the first time we met, baby. I fell in love with you that day. The taste of your hand, the look in your eyes made me want to stay. Let's be together, baby, forever. And I just gotta say, I think I want to marry you, want to be with you every single day. I think I want to want to marry you, want to be with you. Every single day, my heart goes around and around. I'm spinning in circles, don't know where I am. I'm not so far out, it feels so alive. Yes, baby, take my hand. Want to marry you, want to be with you. Every single day, I think I want to hold you close forevermore. With every breath I take, I think I want to wake up every morning next to you, to see your pretty face. I think I want to marry you, want to be with you every single day.
Well done, everyone. That's fabulous. I want you to have a quick drink before we have a cool down to do some slightly different circles. But I want you to all breathe. And whenever we listen to music like that, I'm always thinking, marry yourself. Because there's no love like self-love. And I love the words. And think about it for yourself, be your own unconditional best friend, from a book I've been reading at the moment. Remember, use that circle around you of positivity, back the other way. Fabulous. Okay, so we're going to go into a bit of a cool down now. I want to put on some music by Manuka, and so what we are going to do, because I won't be able to say it on top of the music, when we come down onto all fours, we're just coming into a nice circle with our bodies, like so. And before that, we are going to come into a bridge, and I like to add a circle as well, just to add the fitness element side of it as well. So that's what I'll be doing. And if at any point you have to leave, because I know we're running over by a few minutes, just make sure you have a nice stretch at home. But thank you so much. I will put on the music, feel your love.
I feel your love, it sets me free. I feel your love, everything's so sweet. I feel your love, it sets me free. I feel your love, everything's so sweet. I feel your love in a place of uncertainty. It's your love that gave me wings, a chance to be the woman that I wanna be. I feel your love, a place of love that gives me strength and love that sets me free. The deeper I go, the more I can breathe. I feel your love, it sets me free. I feel your love, everything's so sweet. I feel your love, it sets me free. I feel your love, everything's so sweet. You came here like a high tide, swept me away in your ocean. I float deeper, deeper into limitless. You came here me free. I feel your love, everything's so sweet. I feel your love, it sets me free. I feel your love, everything's so sweet. Who was I before you came into my life? Is there a time that you didn't exist? Where was I before you came into my life? I can't remember the moments leading up to. I feel your love, it sets me free. I feel your love, everything's so sweet. I feel your love, it sets me free. I feel your love, everything's so sweet. I feel your love, everything's so sweet.
Give yourselves a massive round of applause. Well done, everyone. Hope you feel the love for yourself and you've enjoyed it. I will unmute you all shortly. Normally I am in the dance downstairs, because there's a bigger space, and you've been busted. You've seen my box modelling, which I didn't realise on the wide screen until I pinned myself. So any comments, just comment below if you're watching back or in chat, and I will unmute you so you can use your voice as well.
Thanks so